All right, welcome to Volume of Pyramids. So today, obviously, we're going to be talking about pyramids. And the cool thing about pyramids is that they all have different bases, right? So this pyramid obviously looks like it has a rectangle or maybe even possibly a square, depending on the angle of the picture. And then this pyramid, right, has a pentagon as a base. So, and then obviously all of the faces, as we call them, are triangles. So this would be a pentagonal pyramid, and this would be a rectagonal or quadrilateral pyramid, since we don't know if it's a square or a rectangle. And so today we're going to talk about finding the volume of a pyramid. So we'll figure out what that formula is, and then we will apply it and see how we're doing. So the cool thing about a pyramid, and if we were in class, this would be so much fun, is that you can take this pyramid and fill it up with water and then pour it in to a rectangular prism, right? So let's just pretend for a second that we had oh, that's a terrible rectangle, prism kind of overlapping this, right? And there would be 3 of these pyramids that would fit into this prism. And that is where the formula for our pyramid comes from. So the volume of any given pyramid is equal to big B, which remember is area of the base, times the height of our pyramid, and it's all divided by 3, right? Or it's 1/3 of the volume of a prism. Because remember, the volume of a prism was big B, area of the base, times height. And so when we do 1/3, we get the pyramid, right? Or divided by 3, because we know we don't like fractions. So area of the base, big B, times the height, all divided by 3. So that's what we're going to work on today. All right. So it says we have a height of 24 centimeters, right? This L right here stands for slant height, right? So that's actually the height of the triangle. So that's going to be 26 centimeters. That little L stands for slant height. See, so it's on a slant. So it's the height of the triangle. We actually don't need that today. It's just there to throw us off. If we talked about surface area, which we are not, that would come in handy. But anyway, so we have the height of our pyramid, which is great. We need that for our formula. Remember, our formula is big B, area of the base, times height, all divided by 3. So we already have the height. That's great. We do need big B, which is the area of our base, right? And the area of the base is going to be length times width, since this is a square, right? The reason I know it's a square is that this is 20 and this is 20, so they have congruent sides. And right angles. So we can do area of the base, which is going to be 20 times 20, when we get 400. And now we have everything we need to plug into our formula. So volume is equal to area of the base, big B, 400, times the height, which is 24, all divided by 3. So when we plug this into our calculator, we get 3,200 centimeters cubed. Right? And I just did 400 times 24 divided by 3. Right? So again, very similar to the prism, except now we have to divide it by 3. All right. All right, so now we've got a sports arena shaped like a pyramid. I believe, if I remember correctly, this is true. I think this is in Vegas. I think it's an old arena that's in Vegas. But anyway, shaped like a pyramid. It has a base area, so that's big B, of about 300 square feet. Right? So we have big B is equal to 300,000 feet squared. And it has a height of 321 feet. And we want the volume. Well, this is great. We have everything we need. Volume is equal to big B times height, which is 321, all divided by 3. which means we get 321. Oh wait, sorry. I can do math. 32,100,000. All right, so 32,100,000 feet cubed. Right? And again, I did 300,000 times 321, all divided by 3. I got 32,100,000 feet cubed. And this one was nice and easy because it gave us the area of the base, so we didn't even have to calculate it. All right, let's take a look at another one. So now we have to find the area or the volume of a square pyramid. So this is important because if it's square, that means that if this is 24 meters, so is the length, right, or the width. So if I wanted to find the area of my base, big B, I'm going to do 24 times 24, because that's length times width. That's a square, right, or 24 squared if you think of it that way. And can't do that in my head, so let's cheat and use a calculator. 576 is what we got for 24 times 24, so meters squared. And then we need our height. Well, here's the problem. Right now I don't have it, but you can see this is a right triangle, right? And the height drops down right into the middle of our base, right? So if the whole base is 24, we know that the middle is going to cut it in half, so this is going to be 12, right? And so now I have a right triangle with one of my legs as 12, my hypotenuse is 13, and you can either do Pythag, x squared plus 12 squared equals 13 squared, or if you're smart, you memorized your families, and this is a 5, 12, 13 family. So our height is going to be 5. And now we can go ahead and plug it into our formula. So volume is big B, 576, times height, which was 5, all divided by 3. Plug all that into our calculator, and I got 960 meters cubed. Again, I did 576 times 5 divided by 3. All right, a couple more, and then we will be done for today. All right, so what is the volume of our square pyramid? We just did one just like this, so why don't you see if you can do this one on your own, and then come back and see how you did. All right. So we know it's a square. 40 times 40 is going to give us our big B, our area of our base. Right? So 1,600. And feet squared if we want to be. And then I need to solve for my height using the same method as we did before. Remember, this whole thing was 40, so this is going to be 20. So again, we can do h squared plus 20 squared equals 25 squared. Or you can recognize that this is a 3, 4, 5 family, right? Multiple of it. So 5 times 5 is 25. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 5 is going to give us 15. So now we have a height of 15. And then we simply plug that into our volume formula. So we have big B, 1,600, times our height, right, which is 15, all divided by 3. $1,600 times 15, all divided by 3. We get 8,000 cubic feet. Okay. So again, if you can do the volume of a prism, you can do a pyramid. You just got to divide it by 3. All right. All right, let's try one more. Make sure we've figured this out. So the volume of a pyramid is given as 462 cubic centimeters, right? So we know that the volume is 462 centimeters cubed. If the area of the base, so big B, is equal to 154 centimeters squared, we need to find the height. Again, super easy. If you know the formula, volume equals big B times h divided by 3. So let's plug in what we got. 462 equals 154 times h divided by 3. We're going to get h by itself. Get rid of that 3 on the bottom, so we're going to multiply both sides by 3. Nice and easy, right? And I don't know what that is on the top of my head. Let's give it a whirl. 462 times 3, 1386. 1386 equals 154 times h. And last step, get rid of the 154. So we're going to divide by 154. And giving me h is equal to 9 centimeters. All right. All right, so make sure that you put in the formula for volume of a pyramid on your formula sheet. Here it is. Volume is equal to big B times h divided by 3. Remember, big B stands for area of base. So you have to find that first, times by the height, divide by 3. All right, area of base, so you'll be using your area formulas today, right? If it's a triangle base, obviously, base times height divided by 2. If it's a rectangle, length times width. If it's a polygon, you're going to do apothem times perimeter divided by 2. All right. Have a great day. As always, if you have any questions, email, Zoom. Take care. Be safe.